So before I get started, I just want to warn you guys, there's about to be a lot of glazing in this video. It's about to get nasty, all right? And what am I talking about? It's because I want to give a salute to WWE for how they've been handling the tag team division in the past couple weeks. Now, it might sound crazy, but to me, what they've been doing in the past 2+ weeks feels like it's been leaps and bounds above what they've been doing this entire year with that division. All across the board, not just for men, women, or all across the board, it feels like they've been doing a whole lot more for that division. And I get it. It's not perfect. I'm not saying that it's perfect. There are some tag teams that deserve more of a push and some better booking, and we still need to see more tag team matches for those titles on PLEs. And we'll get there. I feel like we're getting there, but for right now, it feels like it's being steered into the right direction. And maybe Triple H has been watching my channels. Maybe he heard my complaints. If that's the case, even though I don't believe it, Triple H, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, send me a check. I would definitely appreciate that. But as far as this division itself, it's been going the complete opposite of what I've been complaining about. You guys know, if you've been watching this channel, I've been hating how they've been handling the tag teams, how they've been handling those tag team titles, how they've just added them to factions to use them as plot points to forward those storylines. And they're still on factions right now, but we got some signs that they're going to actually move into the right direction. Like starting off with what happened on Monday Night Raw. We saw with Adam Pearce having a conversation with JD Bobblehead McDonough and with Finn Balor, telling them, hey, you don't need to focus on Damian Priest. You need to focus on what you need to do as a tag team and defend those titles. And that already told me, like, Adam Pearce, bro, you my Chicago brother, bro. That's why I love Chicago people, man. He made things right, bro. He made things right. In addition to that, we got the War Raiders coming back. You know, one of my favorite tag teams from the black and gold era of NXT. They returned. They got their names back with the music. Now, although they didn't come back with the Viking outfit with the shield and the horns and things like that, that's cool. But they came back dressed up as retired members of the Sons of Anarchy. And that's perfectly fine. If they feel comfortable in that, I'll rock with them. These guys are athletic. They're big, and they've actually lost weight, so they look a lot healthier. So I'm happy for them to get their opportunity to add to the tag team division. So let's add on to last Friday on SmackDown, one of my favorite tag teams of all time. Watch them all the time in TNA. Motor City Machine Guns finally debuted on SmackDown. And still to this point, it still feels surreal because I never thought a day in my life that I would see them in WWE. I thought that they would be TNA lifers because they were just in TNA. So it was like they've been there forever. They've been there forever. So to see them come to WWE and still look like they got something to prove, they still got gas in their tank in the ring. They still can implement the moves that they do all the time. I love that, and I can't wait for people to become fans of theirs and see what they're capable of. Now, I know a lot of people, sent me DMs and all kind of stuff saying, Motor City Machine Gun came out, you were excited, they didn't get any reaction or a pop or anything, the crowd was piped in, and to me, I was like, I don't care. I don't care. They got time to prove exactly who they are, and they will win people over because not only are they great in the ring, they are great on the microphone, and people will grow to love them. And also, I didn't have an expectation of people having a huge pop for, Motor City Machine Guns, especially in the arena. There are tons of people who go to wrestling shows, and not all, that have never watched a Motor City Machine Gun match in their life and have never heard of them until that week. So I don't expect them to go crazy for someone they've never heard of a day in their life. They don't know what type of matches they've had in the past. They didn't see their matches against Beer Money and so many other teams. But also, there's some people who were in WWE before that returned and didn't really get a pop like that. And that's no disrespect to them, but it's happened to Kairi Sane. It's happened to Miriam. There's so many other people it's happened to. And unless you are a person who is super big in the indie scene, like an AJ Styles when he showed up, or if you're a person who was big in WWE, left WWE and came back like a CM Punk or a Cody Rhodes or Drew McIntyre, you're not going to get that type of pop. So to expect that type of pop for them, it's not really realistic. But I see all that to say this, adding them to the tag team division, and for this Friday, for us to potentially get a classic tag team match between them and DIY, it adds so much more to that tag division, and I absolutely love it. And then moving forward to what they've been doing this week with the women's tag team division, or just the past couple of weeks with Metaphor getting involved, with Damage Control, involved with Jade Cargill, Bianca Belair, they're being involved with Chelsea Green and Piper Niven. It's great because now they're finally showing that those women's tag team titles actually can be defended, or they're including NXT in that division, because for a while, it seems like they forgot. Until they had the premiere on CW at the Allstate Arena, it just felt like NXT was just left out of that thing, because I was like, I thought those tag titles were meant to be going across either brand. So the fact that they have Metaphor coming up to the main roster, people from the main roster going down to NXT or going to NXT, it's a great thing to see. So it looks like they're starting to actually care about those tag divisions. And that's one of the things that I did love about the Black and Gold era of NXT when Triple H was over it. Although we had some great superstars as singles competitors, you know, whether we're talking about, you know, Adam Cole's or the Undisputed Era as far as factions, or, you know, Velveteen Dream or whoever, Ricochet, the list goes on. One of the main things that he did amazingly when he was over NXT Black and Gold, and I'm not saying that Shawn Michaels doesn't do a great job, is that he always made great matches for those tag team divisions. Whether it's for the title or not, we knew the tag match was going to be one of the best matches on the card whenever a takeover happened. So I'm so glad that they're going into this direction. Again, we still need to see more of those tag team matches for titles at these PLEs. We still need to see teams like the Street Profits or whatever get booked a little bit better. It seems like they're trying to do something with them, but let's just try to figure that out as well. But overall, it's an exciting time to be a tag team fan. You guys know that tag team division is near and dear to my heart because a tag team match is actually what got me into liking professional wrestling. So I love this. I'm happy about this. This is going in the right direction. It doesn't have to be perfect, but I just at least wanted to see some effort from creative to show that the tag team division actually matters to them. So what do you guys think? Do you think WWE is doing a fantastic job with this division? Let me know in the comment section. What tag matches would you love to see? One of the ones I really want to see is the one with Stephanie Vacker and Julia versus Damage Control, or versus Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair. That, and even that tag team match we're going to get at Halloween Havoc should be pretty good with Roxanne Perez and Cora Jade. That's gonna be good. That's gonna be good. But anyways, let me know what you guys think in the comment section. I appreciate you guys for listening to me. Salute, peace, have a good day.